Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So my name is Annelaure Wittmann, and I work for the French Ministry of Ecological Transition. And I will present the law that France has adopted in 2021. It's known in France as Zéro Artificialisation Net, which means no net land take. It's a national target that we want to achieve by 2050. And I'll explain how we struggle with the myth that urban sprawl can go on forever. First, we have to have in mind that only 8% of France is made of artificial land. So first, a remark is, why do we need a law to stop this trend when we still have so much space left? This belief that urban sprawl can go on forever is deeply rooted in common beliefs such as the fact that natural resources are free and inexhaustible. This dates back from the 18th century. And more recently, last year, during parliamentary debates, we heard that this Zéro Artificialisation Net law would be a rural killer, and that it would freeze rural development because they think that without consuming natural land, cities and towns can simply not develop. I will now explain why this myth is false. On this graph, you see the trend of artificialization or urban sprawl and the trend of demographic growth. And so you see that on the past 40 years in France, there has been clearly an acceleration of urban sprawl, totally disconnected from the trend of demographic growth, which is why we are not on a sustainable trend. Oops. And so this is why we need a law. Well, first for nature, because urban sprawl is the first driver of biodiversity loss in France. It is also a driver of climate change, as you know. The law is also important for people because inhabitants of especially the suburb, they face higher costs for energy, transportation expenses, and in urbanized areas, we have this sealed soil that are the main cause of the urban island effect. And also, we know that sealed soil cannot absorb water from floodings and heavy rains. Right now, as I am talking, the city of Cannes from the movie festival is completely flooded in France. No-net land take is also a public policy that is good for public money. Because of urban sprawl, a lot of French landscapes have become ugly and unproductive, with large commercial areas and industrial areas in the periphery. And these infrastructures have drained all the energy, everything that makes city centers lively have been emptied. And so nature restoration in the city centers is a way of making city centers more attractive again, and same with landscape protection. On the picture, you see the example of the city of Cahors in France. They have transformed car park areas into city centers, movie theaters with gardens and so on. And also a no-net land take policy is part of ecological transition policies. We have a huge potential for urban recycling and intensification because we have many brownfields and vacant dwellings or under-occupied dwellings. And also we have a huge potential for more efficient new construction because the majority of urban sprawl takes place where housing is not even needed. Oh my God. So this is why we have a legal framework, which I won't dwell too much on. And we also have, most importantly, an after-vote services. So it's like after-sale services, but for laws. And we provide, because we know that it's a revolution in urban planning and development. And we know that local governments need new tools. So we provide free open data, we provide financial incentives, we provide support to public engineering. And we also have publications, online training, and this week we have just opened a national exhibition on urban sprawl and the alternatives to urban sprawl. It is based on many case studies, and the key message is that no net land take is a national target, but its implementation requires really tailor-made solutions for each territory. So you have 3 pages of recommended literature in French, sorry. Yeah, thank you.